Hi and welcome, guys, to another day of my recovery. I'm not even gonna excuse myself for the way I look because I am going to take a shower actually right after my bicycle ride. I'm gonna drive around on my bicycle now. I first did my message for the day. And because I am not a singer and I cannot sing, or at least I think so, I think that I cannot sing, but I love to sing, but I don't believe that I have the voice to sing. And because I don't have the voice, I use my hands to praise the Lord in my own way. So I take my coloring journal, I close my eyes, I flip it a few times and I open up randomly, and that will be my message for the day, and then I decide to color it in as well. I am just wanting to say I am taking it slow, and I am healing, and I'm not pushing myself to do anything that my body cannot do. I'm not pushing myself to stand, brush my teeth, or comb my hair if my body doesn't want to and I can't do it and I'm in chronic pain and fatigue. I will do as I'm doing today. I will lay the whole day scrolling on my phone, watching videos, and then I will take this opportunity to open my prayer journal. Thank the Lord for another day of me just breathing, being sober, and having a house over my head, a bed to sleep in, clothes to put on, and air to breathe. And the most important thing, my health. I'm waiting for this to get dry now, but I want to show you guys a little bit of this. This is how I'm doing it. I'm just going to show you like this. And then as you can see, it reflects because it's like, and then the background I'm going to do with neon gel pens because that's pens. And the O, Lord, the O is rusted because it's old words. The Lord is gold. Prayer, pray is gold. Hear me, hear. Bay is blue. Attention is red. So it's O is like rusted because these are old words. Lord and prayer is gold because it's the golden key of life. And then here and pay is blue because it's like the sky, free. The choice is yours to either take the advice and do as you please. And attention is red because it's like you have to pay attention, otherwise in life, in everything around you, otherwise you will become delusional and live in a bubble and know that, yeah, if once you're in a bubble, people would like to keep you in that bubble because in Afrikaans they say ons wil nie slapende honde wakker maak nie. We don't want to awake sleeping dogs, eh? So yeah. And then the message for the day says, "O Lord, hear me as I pray. Pay attention to my groaning." Well, the thing that many people won't notice in this coloring picture, there's a small little I, not a capital I. but a small little eye that says right next to the prayer. Let me show you. You wouldn't have noticed it because a lot of people don't notice a lot of things. People are sometimes blind to facts that's right in front of their own eyes. I've seen married women denying that their husband is not sleeping around or anything, and in the meantime the husband is sleeping with her best friend, and she's taking that best friend's advice that her husband loves her so much he won't do that to her. So I've seen some sick things in my life, and that's why I always look for the finer details. And I truly believe people do not just do something because they want to do good. They do it because there's something behind it that makes them gain something as well. And that's why they do it. But never mind my beliefs. Let's just skip all of that. I don't want to be a conspiracist right now. So let me just show you here, right over there. It says, "Oh Lord, I pray. As I pray, I pay attention to my groaning for psalms." So where I'm going to show you now is, it says, "Oh Lord, hear me as I pray." And then right next to pray, right there, it's also in gold. It's a small I. Can you see it? It's not a capital, but it's a small little I. Now look at the whole thing. So what is actually telling you, you and the Lord can change your life. And then I want to say that God does pay attention to you when you pray, but sometimes He listens, but He doesn't act, because why He doesn't act is the fact that you are praying it as if it's a script. But when it comes from your heart, then He will listen. And then this is the message I have for the day. It says, David came before God with groaning and sighing, revealing the anguish he was experiencing. We never have to pretend before God or hide our raw emotions as we pray. Now that God hears the groans of your heart, just know that God hears the groans of your heart. I can tell you from experience that God, He listens. When it comes from your heart, He listens and He will act immediately. Especially like in my recovery. He did that for me. And He did that. That's a sick story, which I will tell you guys one day when I have the correct words for that. But let me just show you guys again, and you can read it yourself if you like. You can even take a photo, go and print it out and color it in yourself if you like. Because that's what I sometimes did, especially if I didn't have money and I had the coloring pens but I don't have the coloring book. Then I would take photos and print them out. And yeah, you can do that today. You don't have to go and pay for some things in life anymore because you can just get it for free. Here's a message. Yeah, guys. And then there's a little bit of, you can like write your own journal there. But that's my message for the day from whatever. This is the other one. I started coloring it in. This was my first one actually, which I colored in. And yeah, my mother always says, ek hou nie van geskiedenis nie. I don't like history. If you don't like history, then you can most certainly, definitely not like the future, because what was will be, and what is was. The things that was were, and what were will be again. We are only repeating ourselves, but in different timelines and categories. Digital things that already exist back then. It just the mechanics was different from today. Today we are using artificial intelligent technology mechanics. Back then they used their mind and maths and steel and iron and copper and common sense, which most people, 80% of the world, apparently don't have. But yeah, let me just show you. This is the other one. I like this one more. Ta-ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that reflection. It's gold, purple, pink, orange, yellow. Look at that. I love it. I truly love it. And if you can do something as beautiful as that, then imagine what other positive things you can be able to achieve in life. Yeah, guys, I need to go and bath. So I just wanted to update you so that you can see that I'm still clean, I'm still sober, and I'm still making videos. And I know sometimes they're not very good or accurate or things like that. If there's anything that you don't understand, write it in the comments and I'll try and explain or break it down to you. But I honestly think that you guys are very intelligent, so you will catch my drift very fast. In any way, ciao for now, and good night, and may you guys have a wonderful night, day, evening, whatever it is there by you. And I know right now in America it's probably snowing and it's cold. Don't forget to take care of yourselves, guys, please. We don't want you getting sick. It's nearly New Year. So, yeah. And I want you to be blessed and go healthy and wealthy into the new year. So, yeah. And then, like many of you guys, you like all of the influencers and YouTube people are currently speaking on the Charlie Kirk assassination and things like that. Disclaimer, I am just saying things that I've seen on the internet, and they suspect that a variety of things, but I just wanted to say that if it is true that Erica Kirk is within the Freemasonry, people, please mind your own business, because by the time you figure out the truth, they will be already be on Mars, and you are too poor to even go there or touch them or be in their line. Why bother or waste your time on other people's touchy subjects and things? If it's not even gonna matter, you're not gonna change anything in life. She's always gonna be there. And even if it is true, what are you gonna do about it? There's nothing you can do about it. She's in the first line. She has the money. She has the power. You are just, sorry to say it, not rich enough. Money makes the world go round, and they're not gonna stop that just for you and your feelings. Stop being delusional, please, guys. Do you think there's a coincidence that drugs and whorehouses and porn and all of those things are constantly resurfacing? They are in on everything. Everything. When you have money, when you have power and you get bored, you get into trouble. Money is evil. It's a known fact. We will kill our loved ones for money. We are selfish human beings. And the ones who aren't gets hurt, unfortunately, emotionally, so damaged and traumatized that they become what the system wants them to be. Just to comply, just to survive. So, yes. I know many, I say none, and you cannot blame me for doing so. Because if there was a law and there was a system, then my sisters, underage, 13, 14-year-old kids, wouldn't be walking around with men over the age of 26, children. Believe me, I was to social workers, I was by the police, I was even by the welfare, and one of them did a thing about it today. She's pregnant, the child is almost 2 years old, and the bastard is still not in jail. So, yeah. Where is the law? Show me the law. Please, I'd like to see it. There's still a pending hijack case, still being nothing done about that. And then they want to bitch and moan when people get aggressive. I wonder why. Why do they want to disarm us? Huh? Because they know one day the fucking flip switch is gonna trip and then if that as daai flip knoppie trip. Nee. En hy gaan af. En daar is nie beplanning daar om dit te keer nie. So the only thing they can do is to weaponize us so that they can know that when the trip switch trips, there won't be too much damage. They're only doing damage control. So yeah, for all of you guys that stood there and gave your guns to them, I've got one thing to tell you. You're fucking stupid because you just disarmed yourself against terrorists. How the fuck are you gonna protect yourself now? You should have just hid it. Then maybe you would have been safe now. Think about why. There's always a reason why people do things. And it wasn't to protect you and not bring you into legal trouble. It was because they wanted your weapons so that they can shoot it in the street, up in the air, and don't care, like a trigger-happy lunatic shooting up in the air, but doesn't understand the brain capacity is not there to think that there's kids around and what goes up must come down. And then they wonder why. Why? Why does white people don't want to share our schools with us? Why does white people keep their distance from us? Because why? Because you have destructive behavior. You guys are the racists. And I'm saying it as a person born after racism that was shown racism most of my life. Not from white people, but from black people. Sorry to say it, you guys. And you can be mad at me, you can swear me, you can even kill me, but at least I know I'm going to have the satisfaction of dying by telling the truth. So, yeah, it's sad. South Africa is it's a sad place to live in. It's a sad place to see. It's a sad place because some of the South Africans had made like our white people. They have kids with us. I myself have an interracial family, so they can't turn around and say that I am racist. If I was racist, damn, I don't think I would have any Indian kids or black kids in my family. Okay? I am not racist, I am a realist. That's all. That's all for now. You can say what you like, do what you like. It's not going to change. Every little problem that enters in South Africa, the black people like to push it to apartheid, blaming the white people for giving them a broken system. The system wasn't broken. South Africa was #1 when you got this land. You fucked it up, but not white people. We didn't give you a broken system. We gave you everything. We built your land to give it back to you, so you can tear it down and blame us for it. You ungrateful piece of shit. Okay? Now, I said what I said. Go sue me.